Out in the wilds, a petite doll is racing through a herd of ELIDs. She places shot after shot with deadly precision, driving away the ELIDs that are swarming her. Hey! Hey! Look at her. Of course, she still has that tomahawk. Now we're just looking for NZ-75. We have CZ-75 here. Now it's just NZ-75. Her clone, basically, or counterpart. The ELID corpses ringing her are piled high like gruesome sandbags. Her gun is starting to heat up, but Faye shows no sign of stopping. Instead, she begins counting the bodies on the ground. 7, 8, 9, 14. Still not enough. Again! Whoa, that facial expression. Faye scowls, then lifts up the slope of the ELID pile. Another ELID lunges at her as her gun is moving between targets. Faye whirls and throws her tomahawk, which cleaves deeply into the creature's throat. Look at that face. Hell yeah, look at that. Yay! Another body hits the floor. The impact shatters the collapsed crystals in the corpse, and the fragments land at Faye's feet. Faye quickly bends down to pick up the chunks, wipes off the icky stuff on them, and shoves them into her pockets. That's what you get for trying to ambush me? Damn. Soon, the gathered ELIDs have all been dealt with. Faye picks up the last collapsed crystal piece and pats her bulging pockets. That should be enough, right? I ought to be able to get a present with these. Or is it? According to the art of human interaction, presenting a gift after meeting an old friend following a long separation is a sign of your sincerity. So does this mean I should collect more crystals? I still have enough time to kill more of these ELIDs. Plus, the pieces will get worn down in processing. It will be bad if I don't have enough. Faye looks up and gazes into the distance. A wisp of smoke curls into the air. It seems there's another ELID pack up ahead. She mounts up on her motorbike and rows over to the source of the smoke. Oh. However, as she approaches the smoke, Faye gradually realizes something is wrong. Wait, those are not ELIDs? The source of the smoke lies just over 100 meters away, but it is not being created by the ELIDs. Rather, it comes from weirdly modified Barjaeger vehicles. They seem to have found something, and several converted junkers are pouring fire on a small hill. It's the Barjaegers again. They spread all the way over here. Faye ups the output of her visual modules and tries to see who the Barjaeger's target is. However, she can only make out several indistinct shapes amidst the roiling cloud of dust. Could it be stranded travelers or residents from a nearby settlement? Who cares? Those Barjaegers are all assholes. Those Barjaegers are all assholes anyway. I'll just shoot first and ask questions later. Faye revs her motorbike and rides into the heart of the dust cloud. Hey! Over here! Battle time? Battle time. And I wish it was playable. Alright. To Faye's surprise, the people surrounded on the hill are actually pretty good fighters and work well with Faye. Soon, the Barjaeger's convoy of modified vehicles is driven off. Faye brings her motorbike to a halt and runs up the hill, waving to the people behind the smoke and dust. You guys alright? We're good, thanks for your help just now. That surprise attack of yours was most impressive. You're welcome, you guys were pretty good too. Are you bounty hunters? I thought you were local res. As the people she's addressing emerge from the smoke, Faye's words catch in her throat. You guys? Okay. Yo, Faye, surprised to see us. See, Commander, I told you it was Faye. There's no way I would mistake anyone who lugs an axe around with her all day long for anyone else. It's been a while, CZ-75. I mean, Miss Faye. Wait, why does she remember her? What? GFL2 developers. I thought Groza does not remember anyone from Griffin. Why does she remember CZ-75? Yes, long time no see, Faye. I smile and walk up to this doll I haven't seen in a long time. 10 years have passed and she's changed her outfit, but her brilliant red hair still burns like a fire, and the spirited look in her eyes hasn't changed a bit. I was looking forward to meeting you again from the moment Diane told me she had contacted you. I thought we'd meet at the campsite, but I did not expect to run into you here. Can we consider it fate that our reunion took the form of writing side by side? Faye seems to want to say something, but she spaces out after hearing me speak. Her mouth hangs half open, and her face turns red as she struggles to find the right words to say. Commander, nice to see you again. She's trembling. I got a gift for when we met. I mean, I was planning to get a gift for you, but I haven't managed to get it yet. But I've got the funds ready. Saying so, Faye reaches into her pockets and then she freezes up. Ay! Faye exclaims in shock and looks down at her pockets. Unable to believe her eyes, she feels around inside. Her pockets, which had been stuffed to the brim just short a while ago, were grazed by bullets, and during the firefight just now, all the collapsed crystals she worked so hard to collect have been scattered everywhere, leaving only a few pieces sparkling forlornly in her hand. How could this? My collapsed crystals. Faye? Faye clenches her fist in frustration, then grabs her head. It looks like she's struggling to keep control of her emotions. After a while, she looks up with a bitter expression on her face. I'm sorry, Commander. It looks like your gift will have to wait. Oh, cheer up. So you drop all those collapsed crystals you collected. So what? Just pick them up all up again. I'll help you. What's important is that you met the Commander again, not some present. Yeah, seeing you here is what matters to me. I pat Faye's shoulder and try to console her. Faye has seemed on edge ever since we met. She hasn't said much, and what little she says comes out as a nervous stuttering. What happened to her? I remember she was rather hot-tempered in Griffin, but not like this. Maybe I should ask her about it later when I get the chance. Thank you, Commander. I'm happy to be able to see you again too. That's right. What are you doing here, Commander? It's a long story. You know about the troop, right? Someone caused trouble there last night, and Groza followed them to another Varjager camp. Jiangyu and I came over to help check it out, but not long after we met up, those guys went out for a walk. I see, and after this, you're going to... We will be heading back to the campsite first. Groza's got a good picture of the situation here. I believe your teammates are looking forward to meeting you too. Once we return to the settlement, Jiangyu practically flies into the troop campsite. Big sis, Zowie, look who I found. Upon hearing Jiangyu's voice, Diane looks up from where she's working by the stage. Faye! Diane approaches with quick steps, enfolding Faye and Jiangyu in a hug. Zowie walks out of a nearby tent, having heard the commotion. Faye, what are you doing here? Zowie reflexively glances at me. I raise my hands defensively. It really wasn't me this time. I only just ran into Faye. Zowie then turns to Faye, who walks over and punches Zowie's shoulder. What? Diane gave me the location. What the hell? So you can go off by yourself and nobody's allowed to follow? The previously happy mood in the air suddenly freezes over. Diane sighs before walking over to the pair, taking a green-colored arm in one hand and a red-colored one in the other. There, don't get mad. We should be happy that Monsoon's been reunited after so long. Yeah, that's right. Faye came over to help us out. In fact, she helped us beat up a bunch of Varjagers just now. Don't be so stiff, Zowie. Yes, Faye's skills were amazing. Also, do you have anything to say to Monsoon assembled? Oh god. Commander, please! Alright. Zowie presses the spot between her brows in resignation. I was hoping that this brief period of independent action would be enough to spur you ladies into calmly considering our future. Clearly, that plan has failed. That just means it was the wrong thing to do. It's better to just be frank and speak up rather than having us all stew in our rooms by ourselves being miserable. Isn't that right, big sis, Faye? For once, I agree with Jiangyu. Yes, I agree that face-to-face discussion is the best form of communication for Monsoon. Much like when you play a song, one must be on the scene to properly judge the audience reaction. Zowie, while this was a private commission, you're still part of a Monsoon. Will you allow us to help you with this commission for the next few days? I mean, your business is Monsoon's business. Yeah, we'll help you out if Amida gives you another job next time. After seeing the sincerity in her teammates' expressions, the coldness on Zowie's face seems to have faded. Zowie looks them in the eye and nods. Alright. Okay.
404を敵に回したのが運の尽きよ。
I see.